we go. And thank you very much. That's the end of the presentation.
Thank you so much, Madam Bridget, for the good presentation. Nimesikia mnapigia kuliko mimi nikakasirika lakini sana. Thank you so much for a good presentation. Now we want to give a chance for Mr. Josiah, who is one of the members of the committee, to give us a presentation on the loan policy. Please welcome Mr. Josiah with a clap of hands. Thank you so much. I hope that you are preparing your good questions. Maswali ya kujenga. Si ndio? So wakati wamemaliza tutakuwa na maswali ya kujenga tuweze kujibu in with an objective of building this circle. Asante sana.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Josiah from Kenya. The two presentations have summed up the intent of KQDSacco. Now, the loan policy, I'm in the middle of the ocean of now, how do we get this money? The preamble, what I can tell you is, each one of you, each member of KQDSacco will get a loan or can take a loan. Sometimes people just want to invest or save and not necessarily want to take a loan. Own shares of KQDSacco and not be in a hurry to take a loan. So you will all get a loan if you're ready, you're interested, and you apply. My short presentation focuses on the requirements. What do you require as an individual to access the loan? And then the type of loans, I'm sure you've seen on the website. The detailed loan policy and even the other presentations are going to be uploaded so that you can, for your reading. And more detailed discussion on the same are available to members when you request. Then limitations. What are the limitations? Loan terms and documentation. You realize that even in the banks, when you want to take a loan, you'll have to present your document, your ID, all that. So each member who wants to take a loan has to be a registered member of KQDSacco, making your savings, have valid members who will recommend you. If you cannot get 2 or 3 members, you can also get 1 member, and I'm sure you can see that. It seems my eyesight, I prefer to see that, I can't see that far. Have at least 1 guarantor who is a valid member of KQD. The remaining 2 individuals are allowed to get, you can get them from a government official or a business person. If you have a business partner and is not a KQD member in Kenya, and you are a KQD member, you've been making savings and you want to get a loan from KQD, then you'll get that person, get a government official and 1 KQD person to guarantee you to get the loan. And then if you need a vehicle or land, I'm sure a presentation had been done on investment, then you get the logbook or the title of that property, and then KQD will facilitate. I will give you more details on that. If you don't have a guarantor, then the SACCO will guarantee you. So, since most of us come from different corners of the 47 counties in Kenya, I'm sure we will, when you go back to Kenya, it's very hard to get hold of your friend to guarantee you. Who is your friend? KQDSacco is your friend. KQDSacco will be able to guarantee you so that you can get your loan. Okay? Requirements. You will need to have a valid ID, either Kenyan or Qatari ID. Of course, once you leave Doha, maybe the Qatari ID may not work so much. But for your information, your Kenyan ID is very important. Even on e-government services, in fact, I encourage each one of you, go to e-government, register, upload your photo, you can access so many things from the government, your KRA, and what have you. So, have a valid passport, get the guarantors to guarantee you, have a KQD statement. As you are aware, or when you read the document, for you to get a loan, you must have been contributing for a certain period of time. So if you have that statement, you are armed with that. Have valid collateral. If you are required to provide a collateral for a loan, you want to buy a second vehicle or expand your land. Let's say you have a quarter and you want half an acre. You've gotten the quarter, the second quarter, and you have the title of the first quarter. Then the first quarter is your collateral to get loan to expand to half an acre. Are we together? Types of loans. We have loans of, I think they're listed there, savings, vehicle loans, farm equipment loans, land loans, home equity loans, mortgages, and then staff loans and securities. Securities, I'm sure we've been told about investing safely. At the moment, I'm sure if you've been reading on the media, we have a challenge on our economy in Kenya. And we are now rushing to investing in securities so that the shilling is having a rough time with the dollar or the hard currencies. And so KQD will put into consideration that. That's where you can put your investment. So limitations. Maximum, you should get a loan of 3 times of your savings. That is the beauty of being a member of a SACCO. Unlike banks will never give you a loan. Even if you put 5 million, you will never get more than what you've put there. 3 times what you've put there. So being a member of a SACCO, limitations, you will not get more than 3 times, but you will get 3 times of what you've saved. Installment loans, maximum terms, share pledge 1 year, vehicle loans, for new vehicles 6 years, used vehicles 5 years, recreational vehicles 8 years. You want to buy a Toyota Land Cruiser that is used by the tour company. How many of us know Pullmans? Which other tour company? Safari, Tembea Africa?
Kobo.
Yes. Those companies hire vehicles. So I'm hinting to you that as a SACCO, one of the things as a group, they hire vehicles from private individuals when they do not have enough vehicles. They hire a vehicle to their pool. And if you buy, the 2 of you, Toyota Land Cruiser, and you give it to Pullmans, they will pay you 17,000 Kenya shillings per day, while you're sitting in Doha, saving and paying your loan at friendly rates. And I think car equity loan documentation. Now, the first presenter talked of an office, a physical address that we are locating the headquarters of the SACCO. So all documents, apart from being digitally uploaded, keeping them in the computer, you send them by email. We are going to have a physical location for all our documents. Each person, we're going to have a loan file. Closed loan files will be kept in the SACCO's main office. The SACCO will use in-house loan application forms on all loans, including loan documents for first mortgage. Loan application and loan credit agreements must be no older than 2 weeks for it to be considered. So our processing time, not more than 2 weeks. Once you apply and you have all the documents. Beginning next year, when we do the loans, we are focusing on ensuring that we fast track everything so that you can access the loans quickly. And then you need to also work hard. I am encouraging all of us you clear your loan. The good thing is that if you have a loan, you can pay up the loan fast so that you can come back for another loan. Is that okay? Evidence of verification of income must be maintained. So, KQDSacco members, you can get 3 times what you've saved. But we will be looking at your consistency in your contributions, in your saving with the SACCO. I think that also shows us your loyalty and your commitment to accessing the loans. Secured loans will contain actual security documents. So we are talking of titles, insurance. If we are getting a vehicle for you, I mentioned the Toyota Land Cruiser, we will not guarantee you the loan until you ensure that that vehicle is on comprehensive insurance. So in our calculation, we will factor in comprehensive insurance. We will factor in insurance of the property, if you're buying a house, things like that. That also protects the SACCO, which you are part of and you are the owner, because you do not want your SACCO to sink. So I mentioned about that. I think my presentation was brief. Looking forward to the questions at the end of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Josiah, for a good presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure that so much information has been passed already. I hope that it is not an overload of information, as they say. Too much to be had. And I think because it is a rare opportunity to find time to sit together like this, we must say all that we must say. That by the time we get here, we are satisfied that we heard what we needed to hear, and we have a chance to be able to talk about our own SACCO. A time has come when I want to introduce a man. And allow me to take a few minutes to describe him before he comes. I want to invite the man that when KQDSacco had no members except one, he was there. I want to introduce the person. When they were praying for the beginning of this SACCO to start, he was there. And when they began, other people ran away because they were not seeing much light. He saw some light. And when everybody was worried and was saying, this SACCO is Imami, the man who went everywhere in the camps of the workers of the Kenyans in Qatar, using his own resources to make sure this SACCO stands. The man that has risked everything to make sure this SACCO is where he is. The man that when there was 1,000 real in the account of KQDSacco, he saw 7 million. You have also seen 7 million, huh? Mm-hmm. He saw them, he saw it, when there was only 1,000. Today we have just shown you on the PowerPoint 50 million. The man who, me I only see 50 million. I spoke to him and he told me he sees 100 million. The man that people have talked very bad about, and he has stood with this SACCO and protected the people's money. The man who leads the team of management of this SACCO that will not allow any member of that committee to take 1 real from that account without, if it is not in the interest of the member. The man who protects the people's money and volunteers to work even on food to make sure that a Kenyan who stays in Qatar has got a chance of a better life tomorrow. The man who has made for himself a name that nobody, none of us will take away from him. The founder chairman, Habakkuk. Please rise up on your feet, and welcome this guy, because I think he deserves. I think one of these days I would like to see the president of this country, of Kenya, give him what is called the chief of the government. I am thinking this one, I'm not just saying because he's here, even if he's here, I'm still saying. Please put your hands together again for him. Clap your hands for him. I want Mr. Chairman to give us his speech, the founder chairman.
Amezidisha. Ameongea akazidi. Wakenya wenzangu, nina mambo mengi ya kuwapasha, lakini kwa sababu ya wakati huenda mengine yatabidi niyafupishe, lakini kwa ile heshima ambayo nimewapa, nitaombeni mkakuwa wavumilivu, mkaweze kujua yale mambo mazuri yaliyo mbele yetu. Mwanzo kwa wingi huwa kiasi ni ugumu, na ikiwa chochote utakachoanza kikose upingamizi, jua hakiendi popote. But by the time unakuwa na upingamizi, uendaka ajuaye manani. So I just want to assure you all that you are at the right place. And on that note, before I speak anything, before I introduce myself, and before I even greet you, allow me this evening to introduce to you the current management team that has done all that it could. It is not about Habakkuk. It is not about me, but it is about you. It is about us. The people that are supporting me from all corners to ensure that we go places, they are here with us. The founder chairman is the one speaking. I thank God that the MC has decorated me too much and even said there is nobody who will ever own the word founder, because I'll not be the chairman forever. It is just for some time, and a time will come when I'll have to vacate. And during that time, remember I'm a servant of God, and it's better I go back to serve God. I will only lead, show the way, and leave legacy for you. Therefore, the people that are working tirelessly hard with me, I will want them to come forth. Please, wherever you are, be prepared. I am the founder chairman, myself. I'm Evangelist Habakkuk Hazranolreki Omduda. I love you all. Our vice chairman, whom we started with, we have also moved with him all over Qatar. He is called Pastor Emmanuel Mbandi Nyai. And unfortunately, as we speak right now, he is not with us. He is in Kenya in preparation of how you are going to enjoy. The treasurer, and that treasurer is somebody very important. What he has done, I believe few can do it. Please come forth, Bwana mweka hazina ambaye amechunga mamilioni zetu zote, ndugu Boniface Mbugua Ngugi, watu wakujue na wakuone. I believe we can just line up here.
Tuko na secretary wetu ambaye amebarikiwa na maneno mengi sana, fauka ya elimu aliyonayo, ni Engineer Maxwell Okeo Odhiambo. Msaidizi wake ni ndugu Africanus Skuku ambaye kwa muda huu ako nchini Kenya kuhakikisha wakati tunapomhitaji kwa Ministry of Industrialization, kwa Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in the cooperative bank, he's running up and down. Mkiona kama tumeng'ara na beautiful identification cards, ndugu Africanus has played a very great role in it to ensure that they arrive here. And on that note, I say, please samahani, because we expect that each and everyone should be in the KQDSacco t-shirt, because I see some of you having them, but they are on the way. It was because of some difficulties, but they are already ready. Each and everyone must have a t-shirt of KQDSacco, so long as you are a bona fide member. We have board members. One of them is Bernard Moy. Please come forth. I know you will be asking, Bwana Chairman, mko tuna wanaume peke yake? Wako. Mumeona mrembo mmoja hapa toka kule Pwani akiwa amebarikiwa na maneno mazuri sana kwenye ulimi wake. Anaitwa Madam Bridget Dennis Mahudui. Tafadhali jongea mbele. Bila kupoteza wakati, kuna dada yetu mmoja natumai amebanwa na wakati kwa sababu ya kazi, maana sisi wengi hapa wote tumekuja hapa na tumeajiriwa. Anaitwa Catherine Wangari Wang'ombe. Bila shaka tunaye mrembo mmoja anajulikana pia Catherine wengi. Kuna Catherine Kamau Kiringa Mary. Ana majina mengi kweli. Unabishana na mimi vipi? Sawa. Njoo mbele watu wakuone. Kwa muda huu hao ndio warembo watatu ambao wamesimamia warembo wote Middle East mzima, na nitaomba ikiwa uko hapo na umebarikiwa kwa kuweza kuongoza, tafadhali kaweze jitokeza ili tukajue vile tutafanya kazi na wewe, tukaweze kujua, na ile kujitokeza utajitokeza ni ufanye kampeni ya kurikuruti watu wengi ndio upigiwe kura na hao watu. Tunaye ndugu Geoffrey Mbugua ambaye ni mmoja wa viongozi yuko nasi hapa. Kunaye ndugu